somebody asked the question that what if your battery, you're the one, if your battery goes down, right? What can you do to solve the problem if you have cars around? Not so. So we've decided to bring this one closer so that everybody can learn, because the question you asked was very important, right? Because you might have your neighbor, you leave your headlamps on by mistake, and then your battery runs down. Are you going to call a mechanic? What can you do on your own in that morning if you have neighbors with cars? Because with the manual car, not so, the battery can be down, right? You chook start or jump, you chook start. They call it, say, to me, then chook that motor. Yeah, you chook start, right? Forcing it without, but with the automatic car, it's impossible. The automatic car needs what? The battery to start. But with the manual car, they can help you push the motor so you go put on a gear, shake up, it start. You understand? The automatic motor, you know, if it ever happen. So, for example, this is our automatic car, not so. The battery is down. So we have taken the neighbor's car, brought it to jumpstart. Look there, you see the jumper cable is down there. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Mr. Yuri. So this, when they talk about a jumper cable, this is what we are talking about. This is a jumper cable, meaning that you are going to jump the energy from one car to the other. And as we told you, on the battery, you always see a minus and a plus. Not so.
Yes, sir.
Probably some of you did not do electricity. Cables, the positive is which color? Red. And the negative is black, right? So now we turn to our donor car, right? This is the donor car. This is the automatic car that has a problem. Not so. So you identify there, you look your positive terminal. Always make sure not to shock circuit them, right? You look for what? We start with the negative terminal, right? Yes, you start with your negative terminal. And how do you know your negative terminal? Always look, it's connected. Probably your battery does not have this plus and minus, right? If you look here, probably we are not seeing it. You don't know which one is which one. Look for the one that is linked to the cabin of the car, right? When you look for the one that is linked to the cabin of the car, not so, where is it? This is it, right? You can see the cable from here is linked to the cabin. That is the negative terminal. If your battery cannot signal it, look there, you see the one that is linked to the cabin. This is the negative, not so. You look here, this is our negative linked to the cabin, not so. You start with your negative terminal linked, right? Make sure these wires never touch. Are we there? This is the donor car. Are we okay here? Okay. We go now for the positive terminal while making sure that these terminals don't touch. That's why it has plastic edges, right? You go for your positive, right? You come now to the car where you're giving the energy. In this case, this one is the one, not so. We started with what? Negative, not so. You come here, you go for the negative, right? And then the donor car starts up to provide more energy. Are we there? You start the donor car, it's idling, right? To secure and give more power. Then you connect the positive, right? Now all of this power is coming here because this one's battery was low, but it's using this power now. You can then start your car. It starts correctly, not so, and then you disconnect by taking off what? Positive, negative, to free this car, right? The car is already idling on its own. It has something they call an alternator, right? It's like a generator. It generates current since the engine is turning and is recharging this battery. Then you take off your terminals on the other side and there you go. Does it make sense? Right? It's just transfer of energy. When they say jumping, you skip from one car to the other, transfer the energy. It's making sense now? Yes. Ishine.
Can you've connected the terminals here? Can you still connect all of the terminals there before you start this other car?
You even if you don't start the car, if you don't start the donor car meaning where you're taking the energy from, the battery is as simple as if you remove this battery and put here, right? We say start it to protect this battery when the car is on in case of anything, right? The defense mechanism of the car, because there are fuses in the car that will blow off or that will shut down in case of a shock circuit. So as I told you, people, remember, no car works properly if the engine is not up on. So even the brake, when you smash the brake, it doesn't work properly because the engine is off. So why the donor car needs to start is so that the defense mechanism that comes from this box here, the fuses, they are all active. In case you do a mistake, the computer of this car shuts down the whole operation by cutting everything, probably just frying one fuse here to protect the whole electronical system. So that is why it is advisable to start the car so that the car is in all its maximum capacity to defend itself before you are donating the current to the other side. In case something goes wrong, this car is alert and then it shuts down whatever is happening. Are we there? Is it making sense? Okay, beautiful.
Removing this, why do you start there? Can you still remove this one?
You can start from either direction, but you take away the positive terminal first, right? Negative is what? Earth. Now, earth, ground. Not so. That's why it's linked to the entire body of the car. So you take away the most dangerous part is what? The positive one. You take it off first before any other disconnection. Not so. Yes. That's why you take away the positive before the negative. And when installing, you put the negative first because that's the ground. That's the protective part of it. Then you put the power now. Right? It's making sense now.